The graph with the ticker GRT has witnessed remarkable growth in 2023. On a year-to-date basis, its native token has exploded more than 135% and is currently trading at 13 cents on the dollar. And I am happy to say that we got in at 6 cents on the dollar and we launched this video at the time. So also the market cap has more than tripled in the same time period, and the number of GRT tokens getting staked on the network has also been continuously increasing. But the main news are in the fundamentals. The graph has experienced significant growth when it comes to the key ecosystem metrics during 2022 and especially the first quarter of 2023. So often referred to as the Google for blockchain data, the graph is an open source, decentralized protocol for collecting, processing, and storing data from blockchain applications for easy information retrieval. Now, just in case that you are new to crypto, well then let me start off with the obvious. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but don't you worry. If you already made it to this video here on my channel, well then allow me to congratulate you, because you are on the path now to become among the top 1%. My name is Nico Arachi and I'm the host of this little channel, Crypto Never Sleeps. First things first, the live GRT price today is trading at 13 cents on the dollar, and the current CoinMarketCap ranking is number 42 with a live market cap of more than 1.1 billion. However, and this may be a surprise, it's still trading at 95% below its all-time high, which was recorded on February the 12th, 2021. So you still have the potential to generate more than 2,000% return on investment at the current price, should it hit its previous all-time high. Now, I wanted to make this video in order to give you a brief update over the ecosystem growth and overview. You see, over the last 5 quarters, there has been a steady rise in the number of subgraphs in the graph ecosystem. So as of May 1st, 807 active subgraphs representing quarter-on-quarter growth of more than 26%. As more subgraphs got launched, the participation of indexers, delegators, and curators also increased. Indexers, who are critical in scaling the graph's network, recorded a 58% quarter-over-quarter increase in their number. The revenue from indexing rewards also surged more than 40% from the previous quarter. And it should be noted that the graph's 2 primary sources of income are the indexing rewards and query fees collected from data users. I am obviously leading to the fact that the graph is an integral part of the future of blockchain and is firmly held on the position as being the market leader. Now let's go over some recent news. Currently, the graph collaborates with Coinbase for testnet launch of the new layer 2 blockchain called Base. And the need to index data is inherent in the creation of the layer 2. And the graph solves for this need, as it has with countless existing dApps, protocols, and change in the Web3 ecosystem. In fact, many of the Web3 projects that will be supporting Base's launch are already using the graph. The graph currently supports indexing data from over 39 different networks, including Ethereum, Near, Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, Avalanche, Celo, Phantom, Moonbeam, IPFS, Cosmos Hub, and I think it's fair to say that many more networks are coming soon. To date, around or more than 80,000 subgraphs have been deployed on the hosted service. Tens of thousands of developers are already using the graph for applications such as Uniswap, Synthetics, Known Origin, Artblocks, Gnosis, Balancer, LivePeer, DAOstack, Audios, Decentraland, and of course, many others and many others to come. Another recent piece of news that I like, and that is that the graph smart contracts, they have expanded to Arbitrum 1. So in order to save upwards of 26 times on gas fees and have faster transactions while still being secured by Ethereum, the graph is scaling on Arbitrum 1. Now, billing was already moved from Polygon to Arbitrum in December 2022, which made it much easier to pay for queries. So the next milestone is here, and it's now possible to interact with the graph on Arbitrum 1 with actions like staking, delegating, create, and publish subgraphs. Now, another piece of news from the ecosystem regarding Arbitrum is that they announced Stylus, which enables Rust as a smart contract language through WebAssembly. Now, this can sound a little bit complicated, but WebAssembly is actually a very, very useful tool. And it is also, now if we talk about another ecosystem such as Polkadot, where we are very optimistic on a star. But let's move back here. So Off-Chain Labs, they announced Stylus, which is a next generation programming environment upgrade for Arbitrum 1 and Arbitrum Nova. Now, through the power of WebAssembly smart contracts, users, they will now be able to deploy programs written in their favorite programming languages, including Rust. So these languages, they run alongside EVM programs on Arbitrum, and it is obviously great to see that more projects in the ecosystem are going the same route as the graph, with a focus on Rust and especially WebAssembly. Before we end this little piece of news video, let's look at some future price predictions and see what the sentiment is like. And the first one comes from Trading Beasts, and they predict that the price will hit 21 cents in 2023 and 33 cents in 2025. Now the second one comes from Digital Coin, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2023 of 28 cents and 44 cents in 2025. Now before we end, I always like to give my 2 cents on the dollar, and I actually have my own price prediction. You see, I believe that we will see the graph hitting or surpassing its all-time high in 2025, and maybe even double that. Anyway, what do I know? And it's important for you to understand that this is not financial advice, because in the end of the day, I don't know shit about crypto. Well, anyway, in case this video gave you any kind of value, do me a favor, hit like, smash, and subscribe, and come and join the live stream. Sometimes they're fun, and sometimes they're not even on. But anyway, don't forget, Kitty, she loves you.